Hi, welcome back to SCW, the wrestling channel here on YouTube.com. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video. Subscriber right now. Leave any comments in the comment section. Let's talk wrestling. Well, it's Raw this evening, May 15th edition, and it's going to be from New York, New Jersey. So yeah, here are the main talking points focusing on the show. Of course, Dean Ambrose is going to defend the Intercontinental title against The Miz on the show. Of course, this seems to have been put forward. It was originally scheduled for Extreme Rules. My kind of feeling is that perhaps The Miz will perhaps win the belt this evening with a rematch with a stipulation coming at the event, and perhaps the stipulation may be put together by the way that The Miz wins this match. We'll have to wait and see, but I expect a lot of stuff put for Extreme Rules this evening. Hopefully it will make the show more bearable, because it seems at the moment for me, Raw and SmackDown, particularly Raw, it just seems so unmotivated, so hard to watch really from a viewing perspective. There seems to be, the storylines just aren't there, and it just feels that the matches, it's going through the motions now that WrestleMania season is over. And to be fair, the build going up to Mania wasn't that great either. So for me at the moment, it's not that fun watching Raw at the moment. So I'm really hoping that they do start pulling one out of the bag. But looking at it, the other bullet points are what's next for Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman, a continuation of the Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins feud, and when will the Hardy Boys defend the Raw Tag Team titles against Sheamus and Cesaro? Well, to answer all three of those very quickly with my opinion, what I heard was that Braun Strowman is set for surgery and is going to be missing for a little bit, so the match with Roman Reigns was supposedly off. We'll have to wait and see if that is going to be put into storylines this evening or not, whether that's just going to continue as normal. You never know with the rumour mill whether it's actually true or not, which is why sometimes I don't always post the rumours anymore, because it's not fun to post a video and it not actually happen or not be true. It kind of makes you look like when you're supposed to have a bit half an idea what you're talking about, that then you talk about how it could be good or bad, then it just not turn out to have it at all, and then you just kind of look a bit like an idiot at the end. So, but anyway, going back into Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins last week, really typical of why Raw seems so, hard to watch at the moment. It seems that there's not a lack of motivation going on. I mean, such a lengthy match between Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins, it seemed to be just going through the motions, going nowhere, and then a DQ finish. We didn't even get a proper finish at the end, and hopefully they're going to do something to really ignite this feud once again, because otherwise, I mean, I didn't think I would say, but actually this feud for me, really, I'm not enjoying at all, and I thought to myself when this first started, pre-WrestleMania, that I would be excited for this rivalry after WrestleMania, and it just doesn't seem to be coming together well for me at all. For the Hardy Boys and Sheamus Cesaro, of course, it's going to be as Extreme Rules, but we'll have to wait and see what transpires. Other reports, according to ringsidenews.com, sees that Cedric Alexander is set to return to action, according to PW Insider. Now, of course, he's been out of action since February with injury, but he's expected to be on Raw and SmackDown this week. Now, he'll be at the shows, whether it be on camera or not is yet to be known, but of course, his name was actually name-dropped a couple of weeks ago by Rich Swann. I expect him to reinsert himself in the rivalry with Noam Dar and Alicia Fox, and perhaps Rich Swann maybe a heel turn, or I don't know, we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen really with it with Cedric when he comes back in, but be very interesting. I expect definitely he'll be going into that program when returning. He won't be returning straight into the title picture. One last piece of news before I leave you: the New Day, the timetable of return to SmackDown Live. Now, according to ringsidenews.com, it is expected that early June will be the latest for the New Day to return to SmackDown Live. Of course, they've been kept off television until Kofi Kingston heals from his ankle injury, which he did suffer a little while back. But yeah, it would be very exciting to see them come on to SmackDown, especially for the tag team division. Maybe bring a little bit of life to SmackDown in that area. There is a lot of talent on SmackDown Live, but I just don't want them to lose the personality. Of course, some big personalities have gone to Raw. When you look at The Miz, you look at Bray Wyatt, I think the New Day will bring some of that personality, bring a bit of that flavour to SmackDown once again, and we'll keep that being the A show moving forward. But that's my view. Let me know your view right now in the comments below. Let's talk wrestling. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and coming up this week on the channel there will be of course the predictions and preview for NXT, the NXT TakeOver Chicago, as well as that Backlash is this Sunday, so expect as well my personal predictions, and as well as that you will get the SCW team together once again for predictions as well for the pay-per-view. But that's everything for me. Thank you for watching. This is SCW, the wrestling channel here on YouTube.com. Take care, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.